The passage chosen for today's devotion from Bible is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 35 to 49. What is your view of the future? Is it simply going to heaven when you die? If so, this passage carries wonderful good news. The future is much more exciting than that. When Christ returns, we will receive new, resurrection bodies and take our place in the new heaven and new earth. This glorious gospel truth left some of the Corinthians scratching their heads and asking questions. They were not the last to speculate. Paul provides an illustration from nature to help us. A seed is sown and dies and becomes a plant, a process that, when you think about it, is amazing and hard to explain logically. With such illustrations and the reminder that this is God's work, we are reassured. Many believers have doubts about the future. I have sat pastorally with radiant Christians who, as death approaches, have still asked, is the gospel really true? Thoughtless believers who are not facing death themselves can dismiss such fears too easily. Perhaps with a quick comment like, "Where is your faith?" they forget what verse 26 told us: death is the last enemy. It will be defeated, but it remains for us a frightening thing. John Bunyan knew better than to casually dismiss our fears. In the second part of Pilgrim's Progress, there is a character called Mr. Fearing. He is a true believer, but, as befits his name, he is consumed by doubts and is afraid. With great pastoral skill, Bunyan describes how he successfully crosses the river of death. Nevertheless, God knows what we need just when we need it. We can be confident of our solid, embodied, wonderful future, but even if we are not, God will see us through. Ask God to sustain a confident faith whenever you face the last enemy. Then thank Him that even if your faith wavers, He will still see you through.